Memory, erase this cat fucking catastrophe from my memory. Tom Hooper, what crack were you smoking when you fought? Cats would be a good movie. Arrgh.
Your memory leave you. Open up and tell me.
Fuck it. Well, so sorry for the lack of extreme rants on my channel. I guess my previous extreme rant was back in, August 2019. Well, in 2020, they finally return, and in explosive fashion. The first extreme rant of 2020 shall be none other than Cats. Directed is too generous an expression, by Tom freaking Hooper, who was a decent director in the past, who brought us movies such as The King's Speech, one of the great masterpieces of 2010, and the Les Miserables musical, which was a decent musical. I don't have any problem with that musical, but I don't know what the fuck possessed him to direct this shit. So, Cats, the Cats tells the story. Oh, sorry, there is no fucking plot to this thing. Literally, it's invisible. It doesn't exist. Similar to the musical. The one thing I guess that takes place in Cats is that this cat named Victoria, played by Francesca Hayward, she is dropped on the streets of London by her owner, and she attempts to join this clan of street cats known as the Jellicles. Yeah, that is literally the name of the fucking clan in this story. The very bone structure of this piece of cat shit is just singing, and singing fucking law. It favours songs over plot the entire time. Now, I have noticed comments in my comment section on my channel last year saying, Harry, please rant about the Cats trailer. But to be honest, I know it sounds like I'm a musical hater. I'm not. Phantom of the Opera would be me and my granny's all-time favourite musical. Musicals can be done right when they combine grandiose songs with compelling plot themes and characters, and Phantom of the Opera did that right, but other musicals just favour songs that over plots, and I never cared for the musical Cats by Andrew Lloyd Webber, as Cats is one of those musicals where writing doesn't matter, it's all about the sing-along. And when I heard that Cats was being adapted into a movie, I couldn't give two shits about it. I thought I'm just going to wait until the movie to. I'm not going to just go into Cats to purposely hate on it. I mean, I want to judge it fairly until after I've seen it, but holy fuck, I am 1,000,000% with the critics. It infinity% deserves the overwhelmingly negative backlash it is receiving. I couldn't believe my fucking eyes. It is more than a cat's freaking catastrophe. It is the worst, fucking shittiest musical ever made, period. Well, technically this and the Moulin Rouge movie would be tied as my least favourite movie musicals ever. I mean, because the Moulin Rouge has the worst ending in musical history. But Cats is even worse, plot and visual-wise. It deserves a zero generosity or positives. It is so fucking bad that I was rather watch Playmobil the movie over this steaming pile of repulsive shit. Seriously, even scraping the shit from your cat's litter box is more enjoyable than this fucking movie. And yeah, I am going to let rip. I am going to get my cat claws out and savage the fuck out of it. That is what I would love to do. I didn't even see the final 5 minutes of this shit. I literally lost patience. I just got up and left my screening. I got the fuck out of there because yeah, I was pissed beyond belief. I still wholeheartedly think Cats could have worked as a movie. I mean, but it would have needed to have made drastic changes and alterations from the musical to help it translate better to film. You need to add more plot, you need to add more dialogue and combine that with great songs. But this is just one of those deceiving musicals that has a all-star celebrity cast just to manipulate you to get your bus in the seats. And the painful and out of tune as fuck singing is the focus, similar to the shitty Into the Woods movie from 2014. This movie literally gave me a nightmarish flashbacks to that movie. I was in awe of how atrociously unforgivable Cats was. I mean, Tom Hooper, he has lost all of his talents as a filmmaker. He better make a masterpiece to redeem himself for this crime against movies and musicals. I mean, and why are the Cats done in CGI? I mean, the CGI makes this movie look like the most fucking terrifying horror movie you will ever see in your entire lives. I would watch horror movies over It Chapter 2 and the Halloween movies and even Nightmare on Elm Street over this. They look freaky. They will disturb the shit out of you. I mean, why not just have actual cats in the movie and have the actors voice them? Or why not just do the cats, in costumes and prosthetics like in the musical? Or Cats could have worked even better as an animated movie, not CGI blended with live action. And the defenders of Cats will come before me and will be like, oh, but Harry, surely you can praise the cast. Aren't the cast awesome? Well, sure, I love Judi Dench and Taylor Swift, and I worship Taylor Swift as a singer, and Rebel Wilson and Ian McKellen and Jennifer Hudson and Idris Elba and Francesca Hayward. I hope she stars infinitely better movies after this, because she deserves she deserves such a successful career, but a extremely talented cast isn't enough to automatically make a good movie. The material these actors are given is the definition of garbage, that none of them are able to convey a good performance through it. And the CGI cats look ugly. I didn't want to look at them for even a millisecond. It doesn't deserve your cash. Just save it for The Rise of Skywalker. In fact, I wished I'd gone to see The Rise of Skywalker again. This astonishingly shit movie was so uncomfortably bad that I just wanted to grab my lightsaber and stab myself. That would relieve me of all of the suffering I was going through. And even the songs. I'm personally not a huge fan of any of the songs from the Cats musical, but I'm here to judge the songs from the movie. How could you not mention Cats without mentioning the songs? Because the songs are literally the fucking movie in a nutshell, and none of the songs are good. Fucking none. Memory is the song that everybody can associate with Cats, but it was sung far superiorly in the original musical. In this movie, each of the musical numbers they will torture your ears to the point where it feels like your ears are being cut off. I was covering my ears throughout, and the poster for this irredeemable atrocity had the balls, the fucking balls to say the most joyful event of the holiday season. I have never laughed so fucking hard at a movie poster in my entire life. This shit is the exact opposite of joyful, and I thank God that this shit is flopping hard financially. Literally, in my screening, there was just one other family, one. I just felt like that this frickin' trash was pissing on me in every single moment. If the Disney live action remakes hadn't have been released in 2019, then this would have been the easiest pick for my worst movie of that year. But thankfully, it was just at number 5. The live action remakes did save it from being number 1. Tom Hooper needs to wake up and realise this isn't how you make musicals, especially not movies. So fuck you, Cats. You suck. I give Cats 0 stars out of 5. Fuck this movie. That's better. I needed that. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my first extreme rant of 2020. And what are your thoughts on Cats? I just know you will want to freaking savage this as just as much, if not more, than I do. But comment, let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you next time when I continue the Harry Awards. And fingers crossed I'll have a more positive review for January. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.